Sorry for the restart, shipheads. Welcome to Green Bay Southwest High School here. Friday Night Road contest for the Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders. Opening 20 seconds of this game. Southwest won the tip. Ships go to work offensively after getting that loose ball in the corner. Three ball. Cade Groppentine knocks it down from the left side. Start the scoring here at Southwest. Trojans go to work offensively once again, second time tonight. Number 2 get it across to number 5. That is Zachary Deemer. Over here to 0, Ginter. Ginter find number 1, Weaver. Trayvon Weaver. Able to answer when he heard that phone ringing. Top of the key, Colton Thorson in for senior Bubba Danielson. That's the lead here this evening, unfortunately. The worst kind. Bubba, I did not see what happened, but Danielson injured in the pregame warm-ups. Looks like his left ankle area. He is in a considerable amount of pain. We're tied at 3-3 here. Number 5, Zachary Deemer. Get it into the hands of number 2, Schrader. Back to Deemer. Deemer, a senior, inside number 1, floater, Trayvon Weaver. Beautiful job catching and finishing. Soft touch right in front of the cup. And it's a 5-3 lead for the home team. Green Bay Southwest fighting Trojans in the home whites. Cade Groppentine heat check. That's short rebound. Ripped. Bennett Johnson takes it away from a couple of Trojans. And then he's the last to touch it as he tries to dig it out after it's poked free. Back to work go the Trojans. Deemer picked up by Groppentine. Trayvon Weaver. Pop it up there to Schrader. Schrader, a senior. The most length in the starting lineup for the Trojans. Trey Weaver back into the hands of Ginter. John Paul Ginter guarded by Kupch. Floater in the lane. That looked like some contact. They're not going to call it for Justin Milcheski. Ships unable to capitalize on the other side. Dribbling right, number 5, Deemer. Deemer guarded by Jack Bauer. Right side, straightaways, Deemer. That one dead off the heel of the rim and fell right in. Bennett Johnson now on the left wing. Get it in the hands of Jack Bauer. Straightaway 3 ball. Jack Bauer buries it from the top of the key. And the Shipbuilders trail this one 8-6. Deemer, the senior, into the hands of Ginter. Ginter lets fly the 3 ball from the left side. Skying for the rebound, Colton Thorson, the junior, gets it to Groppentine. Stop and go, Cade to the left block. Kick it out to Colton. Swing it around. Kupch, open 3 right side. That one too strong. Long rebound into the hands of Weaver. Weaver will turn and look for Southwest. Find number 2, Schrader. Schrader on that right side. He'll pop back to Trey Weaver. Weaver swing it to Deemer. Deemer find Ginter. Ginter, ball fake, working on Groppentine. He will retreat now, reset for the Trojans. Across to Milcheski. Back to Weaver. Weaver guarded by Micah. Deemer. And we're going to get a reach-in foul. That'll go against Jack Bauer. And I don't know about the quality of wherever. Oh, there's a mistake by the Ships as somebody lost to Braun Danforth, and he puts it in off the window on the inbound play. Get it to Kupch. Kupch right side, guarded by Weaver. He'll swing it into the hands. Groppentine guarded by Danforth. Groppentine directing traffic with a gesture. Now he'll retreat towards midcourt. Get it to Bauer. Bauer find Thorson straight away between the wheels into the hands of Groppentine. Groppentine right side. Student section for the Southwest Trojans. Starting to come alive early in this one. Ships are down 4. Bennett into the corner for Bauer. Back to Bennett Johnson straight away. Bennett guarded by number 10, Raylan Baird. To the basket. Jack Bauer jumping jack slash as he works his way through the heart of the defense and able to get the reverse layup off the window. Deemer kick it back into the hands of Weaver. Ships down 2, 12:42 remaining in this first half. Danforth bounces it down on the right block, pop it back out Schrader. Now find number 10, Baird. Deemer working on Bauer, back to Weaver. Weaver put on the deck against Thorson. He'll penetrate, kick to the corner. Deemer for 3. That one rims out. Rebound taken by Colton Thorson. He'll get it back to Bennett Johnson. Micah, pound the drum. Calling out the play. Down low to Coops, back into the hands. Bennett Johnson, find Coops right quarter. 3 ball there, too strong. Rebound, ripped by Schrader for the Trojans. Trojans back to work offensively with 2-point lead. Find DeBron Danforth. Danforth, little shake and bake. Get it to Schrader, swing it back into the hands of Baird. Baird guarded by Bennett. Baird, Deemer, he's being defended by Jack Bauer. Schrader in the right corner. He'll go baseline, gets some penetration there, able to kick it back out. Deemer, nice feed down to Schrader. That putback attempt rejected by Colton Thorson. What a great play by the interior of the Shipbuilders defense. Colton Thorson leading the opposition there. 2 offensive rebounds. They got point blank looks and disruption on the part of the long junior. Colton Thorson bending to the basket, pirouetting. Jack Bauer able to hit it on a high degree difficulty stick from close range in the left lane. Ball fake Danforth, find Baird. Baird to Schrader. Ships have tied it at 10 apiece here. 10:54 to go in the half. Left corner, Baird, open 3. Raylan Baird. Bennett Johnson feed it inside. That's a hustle play. Trayvon Weaver, the junior, preserves possession for the Fighting Trojans. Weaver to Baird. Schrader working against Thorson. And we got an offensive foul. It's going to go against Southwest.
Southwest on the 10, Baird. First personal, first team. Back into the Trojans, number 0, Paul Kilter.
Shipheads WOMTs on in-house tonight. I'll give you the opportunity to turn down the volume on this stream and listen to the pros do this thing. Find Bryce Ducat now in the game for the Ships, the sophomore, number 5. Bounce it down to Ducat. Ducat on that right wing. He'll give some ground. Find Kupch, mid-range. He'll attack. Got stuck in the air. Taken away. Danforth working against Kupch. Left corner now for Ginter. Ginter going to take it baseline against Bauer. Straight away for Schrader. Schrader. Ships fans certainly thought that Schrader used the offhand to clear out some space there. But the opinion of the opposing team's fans is of little concern for the home team right now as they lead at 16-10. Find Ducat into the hands of Groppentine. Cade on the right side working against Ginter, 0-0. And that's not the score. That's Cade versus Ginter. 3-ball Groppentine off the side iron, out of bounds into the right corner. Southwest back to work. Schrader, top of the key. Find Bear down low. And Kupch able to diagnose that one. Going to lead the break. Accelerating down the lane. Kick into the corner. Ducat back into the hands of Micah Kupch. Kupch spinning away from Schrader. And he was given a lot of height up there right at the basket against number 2, Noah Schrader. Micah able to put it in. And then leverage defensively on Danforth. Able to take it away. Great play by Micah Kupch. On the baseline, get it to Groppentine. Out to Bauer. 3-ball won't go. Rebound fought for Thorson. Rips it away from the Southwest player. Back to Kupch. Kupch on the reset. Groppentine beating Weaver to the right block. And he is tied up by the junior Trayvon Weaver right on the right block. So Groppentine, senior guard, will go to the line and shoot 2. Shooting 2. First free throw up and good for Cade. Second free throw rattles out and back in for Groppentine. Into the hands of Macheski, and Bennett Johnson just took it away from him and ties it up. BJ, active hands defensively. And we've got some full court pressure here being applied by the home team. Get it to Bauer. Bauer down the lane. Kick it to the right corner. And Bryce Ducat buries it from the right pocket. And the Shipbuilders have taken their first lead of this game, 17-16. Sophomore Bryce Ducat. Number 5 keeps making threes for the Shipbuilders. And to the ground goes Ginter there. Good presence of mind to maintain possession. Behind the back for Deemer. Back in the hands of Ginter. Ginter to Schrader. Attacking on the right side. Scoop to the basket. Got his own rebound. Did number 13, Macheski. 3-ball left side. That one short. Off the front of the iron. Dug out Macheski. That's going to be a jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession Southwest. The Trojans, number 1, Trayvon.
Weaver in the right corner working on Bennett Johnson. He'll pop it back out. Schrader, 3-ball there. That one off right. Weaver got the board. Schrader, the beneficiary of the dime from the right corner off that offensive rebound by Trayvon Weaver. Chips down 1. Bennett working against Weaver. BJ has it knocked free. Accosted there. He's going to find Ducat, get it in the hands of Groppentine. Cade to BJ in the left corner. Bennett leaning in, and he's going to get whistled for an extra step. Junior Jaquan Foth in the game for the Shipbuilders. Into the paint goes Deemer. He'll Diamond to Danforth. Danforth back to Weaver. Weaver. Ginter. Ginter working against Bauer. Bauer. Good defense there for Jack. And that's going to be a foul on the rebound attempt against Jaquan.
First personal, second team. And for the Chiefs, number 1, Michael Cooch. The Trojans, number 10, Raymond Baker.
Deemer working against Bennett. Baird now. Schrader. Schrader put it on the ground against Foth. Inside feed to Ginter. Ginter to the right side. That one going to be taken by Groppentine. Shipbuilders looking to run. Cade pull up in transition. 3-ball. That one rattles out for Groppentine. Rebound taken by number 2, Noah Schrader. 18-17 lead for the Green Bay Southwest Fighting Trojans. Get it to Baird. Baird working against Ducat. Jaquan now against Schrader. Nice feed down low and spinning into the double team. Great job by Kupch. Senior Zachary Deemer spun away from the primary defender and right into the waiting hands of Micah Kupch on the weak side help. And kick it up to Kupch in transition down low. Foth right. Baseline through the contact in that right post area, and Jaquan able to finish, earn the and one. Ships have reclaimed the lead. It's 19-18. Free throw off back iron into the hands of Ginter. Ginter get it to Deemer. Deemer, and there's a rejection by Bryce Ducat with the eraser in the left block. Ducat on the other end, fake it on the baseline, kick it back out. Cade Groppentine down the lane. That one nearly taken away. Cade able to angle around the defense and put it in off the window. Groppentine, great change of pace in traffic there on the right side. Weaver into a crowd. That one popped out here left side. Ginter find Baird. Baird gets a screen from number 35, Colin Shear. And that one into the hands of Jaquan, taken away by the Ships. Left corner, Bennett Johnson, and that one won't fall. Trojans. They're going to call a timeout. Trojans bench. Full 60-second timeout. 4:20 remaining in this first half. Ships with a 21-18 lead.
The Chiefs number 11, Colton Forson, and number 24, Jack Bauer. The Trojans, number 2, Noah Schrader, and number 3, Danforth.
Shipbuilders defensively now into a 2-3 zone look, it appears. Man, it feels good to say that. Kick it top of the key, 3-ball, and there's a not that I'm any kind of disciple of that defensive scheme, but I think it is important that you have some different looks for an offense. Pull up on that left elbow for Jack Bauer. He can't knock it down. Into the hands of Danforth. Back to DeBron Danforth. Down low to Noah Schrader. He'll kick it back to DeBron. Find Ginter. Ginter three from the left side, and he'll knock it down. We're tied at 21 apiece as senior John Paul Ginter knocks down the corner three, tie things up. Bauer, shake and bake, gets a screen from Thorson. He'll kick it now to Ducat. Ducat working his way into the lane, runner with the right. And that one comes up short. Rebound taken by Trayvon Weaver. Weaver will lead the break across midcourt. He's picked up by Micah Kupch out here. Danforth. Danforth against Ducat. Baird back to Danforth. Danforth inside feed Weaver. Weaver in a crowd, lob it across to Schrader. Find Baird. Three ball for Baird. Won't go. Rebound tracked down by Bryce Ducat. Ducat will navigate across midcourt. Find Jack Bauer. Bauer to the basket and get it to go. Jack Bauer with a big first half offensively. And he's been getting it done at every level. Danforth back here to Baird. Baird on the baseline. And a little floater right in front of the basket by Schrader. He is fouled by number 1, senior Micah Kupch.
First personal 13. At the line for Trojans, Noah Schrader, shooting two. And for the Chiefs, 0, Gabe Grappity. Trojans on the 5, set 0.
Schrader will make it a 1-point game on the front end, 2:13 remaining. Second free throw for Noah Schrader ties it at 23 apiece. Bauer on the left elbow, kick it to Thorson, three ball left side, offensive board. Jack Bauer, reset time, extra opportunity for the Chips. Shake and bake Grappentine in the lane, and he'll get all the way to the bucket. That one looked like it was knocked loose. He was trying to slice through a crowd of defenders there. Kupch nearly took that one away, streaking in from stage left. Ginter back here, Deemer ball fake back to Ginter, high post as Southwest works the press break defense here, and Kupch nearly shot the gap and took that one away. Handoff Deemer guarded by Kupch into the high post. Schrader putting his head down, going to the basket, cut off, three ball from the corner. Danforth off back iron. Grappentine able to dig it out, get it to Micah. Micah across midcourt, behind the back cross, get it to Bauer. Bauer picks his way into the defense, hanging at the basket. That one won't go. Grappentine rebound, straight back out. Micah Kupch, straight cash from the top of the key. Cade Grappentine able to get the extra opportunity, skying for that board, and dimed it straight back to fellow senior Micah Kupch. Shipbuilders lead by 3. Ginter down low to Weaver, corner 3, and Deemer ties it. Kupch stop and go on that left side. That one knocked away and off Micah's leg to the Trojans. 34.9 to go in the half. Danforth, Deemer, back to Danforth, DeBron Danforth, ships in the 2-3 zone, kick it to Deemer to the high post, Schrader into the corner, Ginter crossing on the baseline to the basket, trying to muscle it through the defense, back up again, go the Trojans. They're going to call a foul against the Ships with 12.4 left on the clock in the half. That will send number 1, Trayvon Weaver, to the line to shoot 2.
That's crazy.
Polygraph comes back positive on that foul call. 26-26 still. Weaver to give the Trojans the lead, unable to. Groppenstein to the ground, dig it out, and we're going to get a timeout from the Shipbuilders bench with 9.9 heads up play by Coach Evans. So 9.9 seconds remain in this first half. Evans with timeout to talk things over with his crew. Must be youth night here at Green Bay Southwest. I'll take this opportunity to thank the flagship sponsor of this streaming service, Two Extremes Bar and Grill on South 10th Street. Get down there, grab yourself something either pre or post game, whether you're talking about watching the Ships, playing around a disc golf over there at Silver Creek Park, whatever the case may be. Also would like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon sponsors, Coach Michelle. She is the absolute best. Get it back to Ducat, 8 seconds to go. Find Kupch, Kupch all the way up now. Thorson crashing on the right side, up at the right hand. They got all the way to the bucket on that play, but Chips unable to get that to go at the halftime break. We're tied 26-26. We'll see you in 10 minutes, Chipheads.
Tonight's boys youth basketball night here at Southwest. Make sure you check out the concessions. All concessions will proceeds go to support Green Bay Southwest boys youth basketball. We have a 50-50 raffle tonight as well. You can either at the table with the trophy case or find one of the SWIDO members in the crowd. Welcome again to the 2026 Youth Night. On behalf of the Youth Boys Basketball Organization, we'd like to welcome all families and friends to tonight's game. Our Youth Boys teams are proud to have 3rd through 8th graders from various schools representing the Southwest Youth Basketball Organization. You're watching the 8th grade team scrimmaging on the court. And we'd also like to introduce our teams and coaches. Our 3rd grade team, coached by Matt Cameron, Nicholas Hill, and Nick Hightower. Say hello to our 4th grade team. They're coached by Ashley King and Wayne Kelly. Our 5th grade team is here tonight, coached by Luke Swagel and Mike Barney. 6th grade, coached by Scott Ingalls and Jason Horvath. Our 7th grade team, coached by Tony Lee and Nate Dockstader. They scrimmaged at the halftime of the JV1 game tonight. And the 8th grade team is here, coached by Craig Ticker and Darren Purefoy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for your 8th grade Southwest Boys Youth Basketball team. We'd like to thank Todd Gutzman and Home Team Apparel for outfitting our teams this year.
Guys, is it hard?
Reddit's just in general.
There's no way that they want to get back to back to back. They won 6 national
Ross, dress for less. Moments away from second half action here, Shipheads. Visiting Manitowoc Lincoln Shipbuilders knotted up on the road here. This Friday night contest at Green Bay Southwest High School, 26 apiece. And it's going to be Trojan ball here. Trayvon Weaver on the inbound trigger. He'll get it to number 5, Zachary Deemer. Deemer guarded by Bauer. Down low into the corner, number 13. That's an air ball, but it's going to function as an effective pass, but Weaver unable to put it in from directly under the basket. Find Bauer. Bauer jab step in the right corner. Get it back to Kupch. Swing it to Bennett Johnson. Johnson back to Groppentine. Cade working his way on the left side. Swinging out to Bauer. Bauer dribbling left, and he'll attack the paint. Kick here. Bennett Johnson, 3-ball left side. That one short. Rebound into the corner. Going to be taken by John Paul Ginter. Ginter to Deemer. Deemer ball fake. Finds Schrader. Schrader guarded by Thorson. That one ripped away. Great job. Micah Kupch was able to take it right out of the hands of number 13, Justin Milcheski. Get it to Bennett Johnson, and that's a great defensive play by Noah Schrader right in the lane as Bennett tried to run it up on the runner with the right hand. Three-ball left corner. Zach Deemer will give the Trojans a 3-point lead. Answer on this side, straight cash. Cade Groppentine, the senior, drops it from a step left to the top of the key. Ships tied at 29-29 with Green Bay Southwest. Kick that one straight away. Find Schrader. Schrader working against Colton Thorson. Again, early headline, Bubba Danielson went down in the pregame warm-up. A left ankle is the preliminary on that. I've got nothing, no information from anyone officially, but it looked like the left ankle. I think Danielson has been taken to a Green Bay area hospital with his injury, but I could be wrong about that. And Bauer bounce it in. Thorson trying to dig it out into the hands of Weaver. We're still at 29 apiece and to the bucket. Full speed there. Ginter trying to put it in. And that's a long two for DeBron Danforth. 31-29 lead for the Trojans. Kupch accosted by John Paul Ginter. He's going to be called for the reach-in foul.
First personal, first team.
Inbound play for the Ships. Get it to Groppentine. Lincoln down 2. Micah Kupch, right corner. Get it inside to Colton Thorson. He's fouled by Noah Schrader.
Southwest foul number 2, Schrader. First personal, second team.
That one all the way out to Cade. Center logo. He's guarded by Deemer. Stop and go Groppentine. And nice feed on the backdoor cut. Absolute dime from senior Cade Groppentine to junior Colton Thorson. And it's 31 apiece. Ginter to Schrader. Schrader. DeBron Danforth. Guarded by Bennett Johnson. Down low. Good position inside by Trey Weaver. Able to put it in with the left hand in the left corner now. Bennett Johnson. Johnson back into the hands of Micah Kupch. Swing it back. Groppentine down the lane. He was fouled. Tangled up with John Paul Ginter and some contact on the dribble drive. Cade will try to tie it with 2 from the free throw line. Cade good on the front end. 33-32 in favor of Southwest. Second free throw goes. We're tied at 33 apiece. DeBron Danforth working against Bennett Johnson. Schrader now, straight away. Back into the hands of John Paul Ginter. Down low, Danforth. Quick catch and release down on that left block again as they sneak in behind the defense and get an easy one. Bauer. Thorson, get it to Groppentine. Cade for three. That won't go. Defensive rebound by the Trojans. Get it to DeBron Danforth. Danforth, fake it. Kick it to Ginter. Back to Deemer. That one deflected. Loose. Run down by Ginter. Ginter right in front of the basket. That one won't go. Weaver able to get the rebound. And he is fouled.
The Manitowoc foul, number 1, Cooch. Second personal, first team. And for Chips, number 20, Jaquan Funk. For Trojans, number 10, William Bird.
Weaver on the right baseline. Kick it to Schrader. He's got an open three. That one's off back iron. Great box out. Jack Bauer up on the pogo stick to take it away from two defenders. I'm sorry, two Trojan players. They weren't defenders in that circumstance.
First personal, fourth team.
Kupch, top of the keys. Find Cade. Cade slips past number 5, and he just beat Zachary Deemer to the spot. 35-35, tied up here with 13:06 remaining in regulation. Foth guarding Deemer, and Thorson made a lunge at that one, trying to knock it away. Coach Evans pleading his case over there right in front of his own bench. Weaver finds Schrader now. Danforth down low. Kick to the corner. DeBron Danforth with Jack Bauer in his face. Back to Deemer. Deemer guarded by Jaquan. And that one nearly taken away by Foth. We're going to get a jump ball. Jaquan Foth imposing his defensive will on the offensive player there. Get it to Cade. Cade. Fake it, jabs up, and another feed to the basket. Micah Kupch is fouled right at the point of attack. We're tied at 35 apiece. Kupch is going to have an opportunity to give the Shipbuilders a 2-point lead at the line.
Second personal, fifth team. At line for Ships, number 1, Cooch, shooting 2. Keep the Chips, number 5, Bryce Ducal.
Kupch splits the difference at the stripe. Ships lead it by 1. DeBron Danforth left corner working against Bryce Ducat. Get it to Schrader. Schrader find Barrett. Barrett in front of Jaquan. Fake the 3 for Ginter. Ginter bounce it down Weaver. That one in the corner. What a hustle play by Micah Kupch. Somehow Ships maintain possession. Get it out to Jaquan Foth, and he'll double clutch it at the basket, hanging in front of the cup, and can't get it to fall. What a play by Micah Kupch in the right corner. I don't even know if I had that one in frame. I sure hope so.
Beard, second personal, 16. Line for Chips, Jaquan Funk, shooting 2.
Jaquan drops the front end. It's a 2-point lead for the Ships. If they make the bucket in on the other end, I'll bust that out, Ed. But I can't. I can't there. Weaver getting left into the left corner. The Ships lead this one by 3 after Jaquan knocked down both free throws.
First personal, second team.
Well, thankfully, that's Colton's first foul, especially without Bubba Danielson available here tonight after that, what looked like ugly ankle injury. I didn't see the injury, but the aftermath looked ugly. And what a play there by Ducat. Shipbuilders defense swarming, but Southwest somehow gets it back. Schrader in the left corner for 3 in the tie. Rims out, rebound, ripped by Baird, and that's going to be a jump ball.
Possession, Southwest.
Inbound play, Weaver bounce it straight to Cade Groppentine. He heard that internal clock screaming. Kick it to Coops, 3 ball from the right side. Micah Coops drops it from the right side of the arc. Shipbuilders with their largest lead of this game, 41-35. 11:09 to go here. Weaver across midcourt, pound the drum in front of Jaquan. Jaquan trying to take that one away, shoot for the ball. He gets caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
The Manitowoc foul. Number 10, excuse me, number 20, foul. Second personal, 13.
Shipbuilders defense swarming here. Someone lit a fire under the Shipbuilders. And into the corner. Weaver pull up mid-range and nearly got it to go. Cleaning it up on the glass there, Colton Thorson. Get it back here to Coops. Coops at the volleyball line trying to work his way around Deemer and into the lane. Runner with the right. He gets it to go. Soft touch. Micah Coops deep into his bag to pull that one out and give the Shipbuilders a 43-35 lead. Find Schrader. Schrader back here to Baird. Baird down low, and Bryce Ducat nearly got his hands on that one, and it got all the way through, but the layup was smoked by the Trojans, thankfully. And Cade is fouled on the left elbow. Ships lead it. 43-35. We got 10:06 on the clock. Groppentine earns the bonus with the front end. Ships extend their lead to 9. Groppentine, back end goes. It's a double-digit lead for the Ships. Deemer working against Ducat. Ducat all over him. Bryce able to knock it away, and a near offensive foul into the corner on the baseline. Ginter has it knocked away. They're going to call a reach-in foul against Jaquan on the play.
The Manitowoc foul, number 25, third personal, 14. At the line for Trojans, John Paul Ginter, shooting team.
Senior John Paul Ginter knocks down the front end. It's a 9-point lead for the Ships. The second free throw will rattle home.
Timeout, Southwest. A full timeout.
Full timeout for the home team. We got 9:51 to go. It's a 45-37 lead for the Shipbuilders. Shout out to my Patreon supporters, Coach Michelle, over there at 1848.
See how fast it goes. Take a picture with you. Look at that stuff, bro. I'm just making a joke. Say we from Lincoln High School.
Taking chips number 1, like a coach.
I'm not saying because they're flexing like you're high school.
Colton Thorson bounces back to Bauer. Bauer into the hands of Jaquan. Jaquan across the timeline. Foth bring to left wing. Down low, Colton. Bauer ball fake down the lane. And Jack unable to get it to fall. Ship's lead remains 8. Back to work go the Fighting Trojans. DeBron Danforth dribbles it off his right foot, and the Ships get it back. Ducat get it up to Thorson. Thorson attacking and able to take it right at DeBron Danforth, and Danforth didn't have a prayer there against Colton Thorson. He's given up 6 inches at least. Spinning away from Ducat is Deemer. Deemer on the left baseline, and Southwest will get it back. Last touch by the Shipbuilders. Feed that one in Schrader. Schrader on the left side. Kick it out here into the hands of Ginter. Ginter working against Micah Kupch. Back to Deemer. Deemer 5v5 there. Trey Weaver. Get it to Ginter. Ginter trying to pick his way through the defense there. Spinning to the baseline. Off balance. Back out Schrader into the left corner. DeBron Danforth. Quick first step, beats the initial defender. 3-ball, left corner, offside iron, rebound collected. Colton Thorson, great job. He was able to tap it back to himself with the left hand. 8:24 to go. Kupch, get it to Foth. Jaquan, one dribble. Back here to left corner, Colton Thorson, find Micah Kupch. Jack Bauer now. Ducat, get it to Micah. Back here to Thorson. Thorson. Jaquan, left corner. Ships delivered offense now. Right corner, Colton Thorson for the 3-ball. That one won't go. Touched. The OB up there on top of the backboard.
Also, number 14, Justin Winchester. Wait for James, number 2, Derek Johnson.
Yeah, right there. He posted that one, didn't he?
Damer working against, and that's a good call as Trey Weaver moving laterally, trying to screen Bryce Ducat there, and not set on that offensive pick, so foul's going to go against the Trojans.
Second personal, 8-2.
Ships lead it by 10, 47-37, 7:49 to go. Back into the hands. Cade Groppentine, Jaquan Foth right side. One dribble left, find Kupch. Kupch, catch and go. Slices his way through 2 defenders. Bumper cars his way there. I don't know how they didn't give him man one there, but Micah Kupch challenging the big guys inside and comes out on top of the exchange. Ships lead it by 12. Number 13, Justin Micheski, back to Ginter. Ginter guarded by Micah Kupch. Micheski, right side now, Deemer. Deemer dribbling left, cut off at the free throw line. 3-ball, John Paul Ginter won't go, and he's gonna get, they bailout whistle there, as guess he didn't have enough room to land, so he'll shoot 3.
Shooting 3.
Dishonesty from the Rock on the front end. The lies continue on the second free throw. And third one won't fall. He goes 2 of 3 from the line. It's a 49-39 lead for the Ships. Bauer attacking the lane, and he contorts himself to the basket, and Jack Bauer getting it done repeatedly offensively here in this game. 51-39 lead for the Ships, 6:45 to go. Jumping jack slash at it again. Bounce it down to the right baseline. Weaver posting Jaquan, 3-ball from the corner. Deemer, Heartbreak City for the Trojans. Skying for the rebound, Jack Bauer. Bauer through traffic, kick it to Cade Gropentine. Gropentine from the right side gets his screen. Reset now, kick it across. Bauer, jab step into the paint. Back to Cade. Cade working to the left. He'll retreat. Now back to Jack. Find Colton Thorson. Thorson on the right side. Back here to Cade. 3-ball, left side. Jumping jack, splash, drops it from the left pocket, and it's 54-39 with 6:04 to go. Straight cash for jumping jack splash. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this one. It's 54-39 lead, largest of the game for either team. Kick it back out to Deemer. Deemer find Ginter. Ginter nearly walked with that one, but he's able to gather and shoot it from straight away, and the Trojans needed that one to go. It's a 12-point lead for the Ships, 5:39 remaining in this one.
Tonight's winner will get $50. Come on down to Sports Team if you have the phone ticket number. 400 3442 4003 442. Thank you all for your support of Southwest Athletics. With the Trojans, number 3, Toronto.
Full court pressure here for the Trojans. We've got 5:36 to go. Shipbuilders lead it by 12. Big 3 there by John Paul Ginter. Bryce Ducat across midcourt. Trojan bench thought it was a 10-second call. Find Micah Kupch. Kupch into the lane. Bauer, 3-ball heat check. Jack Bauer again from beyond the arc. 57-42. Jack Bauer heard the phone ringing and answered it. On one ring, dribble that one off the foot of number 5, and Kupch, ooh. Late whistle against Micah for the reach-in foul on what would have been a breakaway dunk, I can only assume. Kick that one, Weaver, corner 3, big shot for Southwest. And Trayvon Weaver able to knock it down. Back to a 12-point game with 4:55 to go. Gropentine across the logo, find Colton Thorson right side. Back to Jack Bauer. He is incendiary right now. And Gropentine fouled. A violent double team and absolute disbelief when they blew the whistle from the defender.
Number 1 for the Ships. Okay, Carpentine shooting 1-1.
It'll be super bonus from here on out for the Ships. Cade able to earn the bonus on this trip. 58-45. 4:43 remain. Second free throw rattles out. Rebound fought for, and that's going to be Ships' ball. Get it in. Well, upended is Bryce Ducat. And number 2, Noah Schrader, went barreling into his feet from behind. They called the foul, and he's throwing his hands up in confusion.
The one for the Ships, number 5, Bryce Ducat shooting 2.
Ducat gonna shoot 2 here. Bryce hit a big corner 3 and half, number 1 from the right pocket. That I hope was in frame. I don't think it was. I think I missed it. I had the zoom wrong. $59-45. Bryce hits the front end. Second free throw. Ducat falls. It's 60-45. Pound the drum for Deemer. He nearly lost the handle. Get it to Weaver. Weaver trying to lean in on the defender. They're going to get a reach-in foul against the Ships on that play. It'll be bonus shots now for the Trojans.
The Manitowoc foul. Number 0, rubber team. First personal, 17.
One tick under 4:20 remaining in this one. Unable to earn the bonus is Weaver. Rebound dug out by Ducat. Shovel it underhand to Jack Bauer. Find Gropentine. Gropentine will bring it to the timeline. Cade to Bauer. Bauer jab step. He'll attack in the lane. Corner 3, Micah Kupch. That one off the side of the iron. Kupch able to grab it in space and bounce it in. Colton Thorson back to Micah. He'll reload. And that time he gets it to go. His hustle benefits himself personally. 63-45. Shipbuilders have opened it up here with 3:43 to go. 3 ball on the other end. John Paul Ginter hits another gigantic shot. Just when you think the Ships have them all but buried, Ginter punches back. That time for the left side of the arc. Gropentine working to his left against Weaver. Find Thorson down low to Kupch. What a job by the seniors and Colton Thorson in this game. And Micah Kupch is fouled en route to the basket, and he comes up a little bit gimpy. The last thing the Ships want to see is another senior walking gingerly after what happened to Bubba Danielson in warm-ups tonight. I do not know the extent of that injury. I just know that he was unavailable this evening. I believe he's been taken to some kind of medical care at this point, and he was in an incredible amount of pain. Kupch unable to knock down the front end. 3:16 remaining here.
Back in the Ships, number 20, Jaquan Fong.
See if they'll find John Paul Ginter with 3:16 remaining here. If they look to go to the hot hand, swing it. DeBron Danforth working against Jack Bauer. Danforth top of the key. Little hop, skip, left side, cut off, back out now to Deemer. Deemer guarded by his number 6. Ducat. Ginter working against Jaquan. Jaquan defensively staying in front, moving his feet. Back out here, Weaver finds Schrader. Schrader swinging around, down low. Weaver, great job on the quick catch and release by Trey Weaver on that left block. And we got another timeout, 2:42 mark. It's a 14-point lead for the Ships.
Full timeouts.
Ships lead at 64-50. Full court press again for the Fighting Trojans. Ducat in the open court, back into the hands. Groppentine, Cade crossing against Ginter. Stop and go, Cade. Get it to Bryce. Bryce all the way into the right corner. Jumping jack splash. Buried! Straight cash for Jumping Jack Splash once again, and he's had a monster night. I wish I could tell you how many points. No one keeping track of that thing in any way that we can see. Great job moving his feet there by Bryce Ducat against Deemer. And behind the ball carrier came Jack, and he took it away, attacking on the other end.
Southwest ball number 0. Ginter, third personal. That's the win for the Ships, number 24, Jack Bauer, shooting 2.
I posted that on my
He's got 21?
Yeah. It says up there, like under the score.
Gotcha. Jack Bauer with his 22nd point in this game. It's 69-50. 3 ball for Deemer. Rebound taken by Groppentine. Jack Bauer reaching into that money folder repeatedly tonight and pulling out handfuls of cash. Kick it back down to Cade. Cade will put it on the ground now. To the basket goes Cade. He's wincing in pain as he worked his way through the crowd. Right corner now, Ducat 3 ball. Bryce! Bryce! Baby! From the right corner. Second 3 for Ducat. He's got 8 points. Baseline drive, kick that one out straight away. Schrader, he's fouled by Bauer. 69 seconds left in this one. Shipbuilders lead it by 22. And that just happens to be the number of points that Jack Bauer has scored in this one.
Will Schrader's at the line shooting 3.
Schrader knocks down the front end. He's got 9 points in this game as he knocks down the second. Ship's gonna empty the bench here, it looks like. Caden Bodwin, Ethan Emmett, Sawyer Hartman all in the game from Manitowoc Lincoln. And Noah Schrader goes 3 of 3 on that trip to the line. Ship's up 19. You're tied at halftime. Ship's outscoring the home team by 19 points in this second frame. Get it to Bennett Johnson. Johnson pulling his way into the paint. Kick it back. Bodwin shake and bake. Handoff Sawyer Hartman. Hartman feed it to Bodwin. Reverse finish attempt by Caden won't go. Great look from senior Sawyer Hartman there. .41 seconds to go on this one. And that one taken away. Ethan Emmett comes up with it for the Ships. Bounce it out here. Hartman on this left side. Working against Micheski. Sawyer, top of the key. Ethan Emmett. Ducat, find Bennett Johnson. Johnson attacking on the right side all the way to the basket. As it knocked away, he finds the loose ball. Kick that one across. Wide pass from Ducat. Micheski on the other. And Caden Bodwin strips it away right at the bucket to save the basket. Great defensive hands by junior Caden Bodwin on that play. Shear on the baseline drive. 3 ball right side for Weaver, falls short. Taken by Ethan Emmett. 1 second at the buzzer. Final here. I'll be talking to you tomorrow, shipheads. I think it's 2:30 from West Bend West. Say a prayer for Bubba Danielson, everyone. His ankle injury made him unavailable for this game tonight, but we sure hope Senior Brett Danielson doesn't miss any kind of extended time because of that ankle. Game was tied 26-26 at the halftime break. Ships win it 72-53. Drive safely.
Providing athletic training services tonight for our basketball games. Join us also see back here at Carlson Gymnasium next week. The boys continue their homestand Tuesday night, January 13th. Trojans taking on the Jaguars from Ashwaubenon High School. JV2 at 5:40, JV1 at 5:45, Varsity at 7. That's Tuesday, January 13th, Southwest Boys hosting Ashwaubenon. And then on Friday night, January 16th, the boys host the Tritons from Notre Dame Academy. Same times, 5:40, 5:45, and 7. Southwest hosts the Tritons of Notre Dame. Thank you all for coming out to Carlson Gymnasium for tonight's game. We're setting up for
He's going to give a whole narrative about the reason these crews are setting up these tables for autograph signing on youth night. So I'm going to just sign off here. Shipheads, we got to go now. We'll catch you later. Ships win 72-53. I'm out.